says it's upcoming on YouTube, but I see it, so I don't know what that's supposed to mean. Let's try to turn this for a second. How do I go to my page? Hey, there I am. Should be right there. So we have removed her old product and go into the new product. Let me switch the networks on this bad boy.
This is called tenacity right here. Okay, out of being quick.
Hi, everybody! We're almost there. We're almost there. See, watch. Now it will load. I speak it, it shall be.
Go ahead, honey. Go ahead.
Maybe.
Ooh, because this is enough to
drive you crazy. Hey, YouTube popped up,
there
so that's good.
All right, we'll just get
All
there.
right, we'll get going on here, and at some point we might get Facebook to wake itself up. Change networks on it. Someone wants you. Oh, there we go. I got it now.
Right,
this is the one that you'll have to touch. Hey,
okay.
Tiff.
Okay.
All right. So, end screen, all is well?
Am I there? Am I where I'm supposed to be? Okay.
I think so. I think we're good.
Ooh-wee.
So, Miss Shayla had on a lovely color. What color did we have last time?
It was a pink of some form.
It was. It was like a dual pink, like Angel's Breeze, maybe?
Yes. You know your colors much better than I.
I've used them a lot.
It was fabulous, darling.
It was like a light pink to brighter pink with some foil, of course. So we removed her color, pushed back her cuticle. Now I'm just going through prepping her growth with my favorite little 2S bit. It's my fave. I feel like this camera should just be so much more focused than it is. So we'll just go higher and see if that will help, because it's just not as pretty as I'd like it to be. Has anyone else noticed that lately? I mean, this is a really nice camera, and yet the focus factor is not my favorite. And maybe it's a connection. I don't know. I've done all the things. I really have. That is a bit more clear, I think. So, we are chatting about all things, all the people.
Always checking in, making sure everybody's doing.
Yes, everyone's well. Dan's good. She's back and forth to California.
Right on.
Seeing grandbaby.
Right on.
Shayla used to clean here and there. So, she knows some of the other clients. Either from that way or just, I don't know, back-to-back appointments sometimes.
Oh, yeah. And we've been together for quite some time.
I know. Do you know what yesterday was? Yesterday was our 9-year anniversary of when Jared proposed. Yeah, so today popped up our lock picture at the lock bridge. You know the lock bridges that, well, there's still a couple, and they try to emulate them all over the place. It's kind of funny. You show up at like the Grand Canyon and people have started putting locks on it. Yeah. So they start, so the original ones are like, there was a big one in Paris, but it was weighing down the bridge so badly that they took them off, put up glass railing that does not allow you to put locks on them. So our locks have disappeared. But I have a picture of it.
But it makes sense we wouldn't think of the unintended consequences of a trillion locks.
Yeah, a million metal locks, and they're going to weigh everything down. So there's still some places, and we had put ours, like, I purposely was like, I'd heard that maybe they were going to start taking the locks down. So we put ours, like, on the railing. It was actually on concrete, like, leading up to the bridge. Thinking
maybe these
ones might be saved. And yet, no. It was not.
But I saw them, like I said, when I go walk on Alki, I started seeing more locks because they hadn't always been there. And then, have you been to that gum wall business? And
I feel like I've walked by it. The Seattle gum wall. It's just gross.
It makes me feel nasty.
It's gross.
I don't want.
But you know, it ends up being like one of those Seattle things.
Yeah, I bet you it glows green under those lights. No, I'm not going for it.
Yeah, people will just, go buy gum so they can chew it and stick it on the wall.
No, thank you.
But no, I have not stuck gum on the gum wall.
I didn't know it existed until I went to the improv place down there, and they're like, by the gum wall, and I didn't even understand what they meant. Then I got down and I was like, ew, let me in. Open the door. This is scary.
Because the improv's right next to it.
Yeah, but I didn't know, and it was a little bit too overstimulating for me.
Was the improv funny?
Oh, I did. So I took actually an adult improv class there. Loved it.
You took an improv class?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, so we have a true comedian in our midst, do we?
No, you have
that's what this is. A true comedian.
Hello, everybody. Welcome.
Hi, Megan. Oh, hi, Kari. I'm so excited. Kari's coming to hang and visit next weekend.
Right
on. I know. We're going on a road trip to see Tiffany. So, Tiffany, who's in this room, meet Kari, who's in this room. She'll be coming with me when we go down to Tiffany's.
Where is the road trip to?
Just down to Tiffany's. So Tiffany stores stuff when we have it shipped to Oregon.
Oh, in Oregon. Okay.
Yeah, because we got to pick up my wall oven and some posts for our deck and beams and.
Okay. Do you stop and get any
stuff.
voodoo donuts or anything like that?
I'm thinking that because I'm taking a Kari down there, we need to get donuts.
Yeah, you have to. Absolutely.
So I think we're going to have to voodoo donut because, we have to enjoy it a little bit because otherwise it's just a road trip. But, we do get to see Tiffany and Tiffany's always. But we could leave we'll leave as soon as traffic gets manageable.
On what day are you going?
Let's prep this. We are going. Oh, my hair looks great. Thanks, Akari.
Go ahead, okay.
The camera's a little bit funky. Okay. Yeah, I just got some new highlights in it, so it's a little different. What was your question? I lost.
Okay, when the compliments come, that's all we could think of. Jolly.
I'm so excited.
Right. I said, what day are you going? Because you mentioned traffic.
Oh, Friday.
Oh, yeah, traffic.
Yeah. So, luckily, my morning client moved.
Okay.
So we can leave whenever we want, but I feel like if we try to leave before 10, we're just asking for sitting.
Absolutely.
In Seattle for no apparent reason.
Absolutely.
So I feel like if we leave at 10, we got to stop at the place to pick up the appliances and the place to pick up our steel beams because they are Monday through Friday only.
Okay.
Then we can head to Tiffany's, and she's about an hour and a half or so from Portland.
Oh, okay.
And then we can hang with Tiffany and see her cows.
That's the little cows, right?
The baby cows.
Yeah, I remember this. Yeah,
and they have a cow named Briar.
Oh, that's so sweet.
It was born, I think, the day before, the day after our anniversary last year.
Oh, that's
so
cool.
He's our little Briar.
Right on.
He'll be yummy hamburger someday, but for now he's just cute Briar.
He's going from Briar to the fryer, huh? You're not nice, Jess.
But she does have some, her mom has some adorable Highland cows that are so cute.
And the Highland ones are the mini ones too?
They have mini Highland cows.
Okay.
These ones are regular size Highland cows, but they're the ones with all the hair.
Oh, the fluffy, furry
they're
ones.
Scottish.
Yes, absolutely.
They're so cute.
I've seen them
when
on
we
TV.
went to Scotland, I was dying to see a Highland cow. And this was our honeymoon. So this was almost 10 years ago. And we drive all over from castle to castle, because that's really what we were there doing, going castle hunting. That's what we call it, castle hunting. Shayla broke this one, so I'm fixing it.
Thank you. How do you get the comments to stay up here?
But you can't, because Facebook is stupid. So you have to keep touching it.
Oh, okay, if I just touch it. Okay.
I know.
Okay, it says, I haven't gotten to see the baby cows yet. That's what Miss Megan said.
Yeah. Well, I don't think Briar's not a baby anymore. I'm sure he's quite large.
Oh, he's going to be a juicy one.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's probably pretty big now. Oh, here we go. Hey! I just pulled up the chat for YouTube. Hi, everybody. Hi, Lori from Canada. Karen, Chris, Marlene. Hi, everybody.
Okay.
Is my drill in forward or reverse? It was in forward. She doesn't have really deep... We're asking a nail question since we're here.
We have been everywhere around the world but that.
Let's talk about nails for a second.
Yeah.
So when I'm going this direction, this is forward. If I have a hard time getting into this part of her nail, then I'll turn it off, flip it in reverse, and then turn it on, and then I can go in this part. She doesn't really have difficult to get to sidewall corners. But if you had someone who did and you feel like you just can't get in that corner, that's how you get in that corner. So it was in forward because I don't need to put it in reverse on her, but if you needed to, you could. There, we did a nail question.
That was so funny. We had been on bovine for quite some time, hadn't we? That was hilarious.
So anyways, nails.
Yeah, but you like how we started this was making sure you got to the donuts.
Donuts, yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, we'll go get some donuts. I'm all for it.
Mm-hmm.
All for it. I know, and some people are like, you don't eat donuts anymore because I'm small.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lie. Apparently functions correctly. This is what skinny people have to live like their whole life. I didn't know. I did not know.
Oh, this is funny.
It's true. Now I understand.
How it goes, aha, right? That is funny.
Yeah. So, but now I can have one, and it's great.
I know.
I mean, I might not eat the whole thing one time.
It
might take me 3 hours.
Yeah, you got to slow it down. But you got to get it, though.
But it's going to be delicious.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I was telling Shayla that a lot of people that are on these medications or not on them and don't really understand how they work, everyone's saying a whole bunch of the wrong stuff, and it makes me mad. So I'm like, I'm going to start a TikTok and tell people what it's really about, what really is happening, and I get kind of angry about it.
Oh, that is funny.
I still haven't done it yet.
I know you. I'm waiting for you because remember, I want to be the manager. I see myself as talent management behind the camera.
Right. Oh, you made a Highland cow for a birthday cake? Oh,
that's adorable.
I want to see a picture.
That's too cute.
So cute. Coffee mugs say, hey, Shayla.
Hello there. Happy to have you. We've gone all over the place today so far with no focus. We're having a ball.
Yeah, well, that's why we love hanging out with you.
Well, I love hanging out with you all, too, because it's the only time I do.
Oh, let's see a pocket.
Uh-oh. Jess.
All right, we get to talk nails.
I'll be quiet.
I'm reshaping her nail down to the thickness and the shape that I want before adding product. And when I'm looking at her nail here, can you see there's a little white cloud right here? Let's see if I can see this catch up. Is it hard to see in the video? Might be. There, that's easier. You guys see that like lovely little cloud there? That's called a pocket. Usually this is most common on thumbs because people use them as tools.
I didn't. Don't you dare try to accuse me of tooling my nails. Hear me?
That's where it most often happens.
That was funny.
Just perchance that one would happen. That's usually
it's plausible.
It's plausible. If it's going to happen, most likely a thumb.
That was funny.
As people tend to like rub things like this, just not tooly things, but things that actually cause a little bit of pressure back and forth on the nail. And what that creates is a pocket where you have some adhesion issue. Now, the entire nail doesn't need to come off. What you need to do, oh, I'm still in reverse. Let's turn that back around because I'm not left.
Tooling. I love it. We over here creating new words.
All right, so I'm going to come off a lot because I don't want her to get too hot, right? Because coming right in and cutting around this is going to get real hot. And you need to use your eyes, and if you're not experienced with your e-file, you really need to take this really slow. Because what you're going to be looking for is when you get down to her natural nail. And I'm basically her pocket, and I'm going to carve it out and pop it out. And then prep that nail and go ahead and fill it in. There's no reason to remove all the gel that's still adhered. You can see where all the gel is still adhered. So if you have a pocket, there's no reason to remove their entire nail, especially with a nail this long. Now, if her nails were really short, I might just find it faster to just zip the whole thing down. But because I have a much higher arch in this nail, to be able to handle the length that she has, then I need to work with it. So now as you look, you can see I just hit the natural nail there because the color changed. You see how it went a little bit chalky? That tells me that I'm right there to the natural nail. Real careful, real slow. And what this is going to let me do is as I get down to the natural nail, all around the nail. I'm literally going to be able to pop that out. Is yet?
Suspense.
I know, but I have a client who is fabulous. I love her dearly. She ski jumps in pockets, like half her nails at a time. And I'll have to replace a ton of nails. And I did a new gel on her last time, and she went a whole month and didn't have a single pocket.
Right on, right on.
So I'll be very excited to tell you what that is. It's not good for everybody. There it is. I'm like, I know it's detached. Oh, that's why, because there was a little spot right there that wasn't. So now I'm going to turn this off, or turn it all the way down low, because all I want to do is just prep this little bit here. So I'm down to like 10, okay? Super, super low because I'm right on her nail plate. I'm going to just blend in this little bit that was still lifted. I'm leaning onto the gel and pushing up towards where that little bit was lifted, but not very much there, okay? You want to keep the strength of that natural nail. I'm just going to get this little smidge there, since then
I know you're going to get every little smidge.
Try. All right, so that pocket is now gone, and it's properly prepped for more product, okay? So you guys can see there, totally gone, pocket's finished, it's prepped.
Perfect.
So this whole hand is prepped and ready.
Okay.
This one had a crack, so this one's going to be a complete redo.
Mm-hmm.
But hopefully that little pocket helps somebody. And I didn't see it when I was taking off her color, but
because it was hiding in the pocket. That's what it was doing.
I was chatting right here. We were catching up. We had things to talk about.
Yeah, we were laughing about everything. So, Miss Karen on that screen over there has a question.
Oh, good, good. What is my email address? Oh, goody, you're going to send a picture. Jess@lovenails.com. LUVNAILZ. That's how you can email me.
And Miss Joanne said hello to us. Hello, Miss Joanne. Welcome.
Hello, hello.
You see, we're partying.
Yes, we love Shayla Day.
I know, I love it too.
It's not a Friday, though, which is so weird.
I know, because remember, tomorrow is my big day. You know my big day is tomorrow.
Remind me
One of
this
the
big
most
day?
important days of my life.
Your birthday?
No! The Crystal Show.
The Crystal Show. Right. Right. The Crystal Show.
Yes, so I knew I couldn't make it back in time, and I didn't want to go from
You don't want to miss the
yeah,
Crystal
so
Show.
and you have to go on the first day to make sure you're able to check out the selection. And so other than that, I'm right back on my Fridays. We're right back to it.
Right.
I think it's only
Show.
two Fridays a year outside of a holiday that I don't make it.
Yes. Crystal.
And so when I go there, I gotta have my nails sparkling to go with the sparkly
Of course.
atmosphere.
Of course.
So I'm very,
Be all prepared.
yes, in sync. You know, the good energies.
Yeah. Oh, we saw these beautiful trees when we were in Vegas for the build show.
Bill show.
And, you know, you go through you park, and then you go through the guts of, like, the Hilton, which is now Westgate.
Oh, okay.
So you go through the guts, and they have little shops. They had this, like, tree, like a crystal tree.
Oh, do they?
But it was like,
Did you
they had little ones.
But did you take a picture?
I think so.
Oh, you better. You take a picture of everything else.
I know.
I'm gonna kick your butt.
But I was like, I feel like I can make it. And
Okay.
you know how much they wanted for that thing?
Let me guess, 10,000.
$20-something thousand.
Exactly.
I'm like, what kind of money you think I'm winning in those slot machines?
I'm trying to tell you.
I don't play slot machines.
I don't either. But if I go to Vegas, I'm gonna hit one of them. Just a little tap on it. Okay, so Miss Ronnie says, Shayla, I love hearing you laughing. Hugs from television. Oh, thank you so much. That's what I'm good at, is laughing, and they're usually real loud. So they don't take me very many places. This is fun. Oh, yeah, crystals. Oh my goodness, the crystal show is everything. So next year, my goal, Because you know how I get those airplane points that I don't know how to use that you keep talking to me about?
Oh, my Lord almighty.
Yes, so they said I have millions of them. Not literally, but I want to go down to Tucson to the Gem and Mineral Show down there. It's 2 weeks.
When is that?
In February.
Okay. You got points you haven't used?
Yeah, the man told me I have over 100,000, but I don't know how to do them.
Oh, you are now Miss Seminar
no, that's
lady going to DC and New Orleans and whatever.
I love the places I go. I don't like the transportation.
Yeah, that's 1 day out of the 2 weeks.
But so it makes me nervous. And we've been hearing some issues with those planes a little bit more lately. Or maybe I'm watching too much YouTube shorts.
They got nothing else to talk about.
Oh, okay. Well, I accept that. But I'm a little nervous. I don't want to sit by the door or the windows anymore. Put me in the middle to hold on for dear life. Right? You got me a little nervous.
But you have to remember how many planes fly a day.
I know, Jess.
Do you know how many are up in the air at one time?
Like a trillion. I trust you.
It's a lot.
I believe it, but it just is.
If our cars could fly as well as these planes, we probably wouldn't have to buy new cars so often.
And you know me very well. I don't leave the house that often either. I'm a hermit, a professional recluse. All right, I could give seminars on that. How do you stay home? Let me show you.
Let me show you, because I do it.
I do it very well. That's funny.
My tomatoes survived. I should give you a tomato.
Oh, please do. Right on.
I overcut the roots.
What's that mean? You did you did it like you was doing nails. You was getting every little thing, weren't you?
No, it says like when I'm just learning. It says that you should go in with your, because I'm doing hydroponic tomatoes in the dining room.
Yes.
It says that you should go in, and occasionally when the roots get really long, cut the roots. So I was like, all right. So I went in and lifted up the plant. I can't lift it very much because of my back.
Yes.
But I lifted it up and snip.
Okay.
And like a day later, that poor plant wanted to die.
Oh no. We can pray it back.
It was, I was like, oh no, it's so sad looking. Like
no,
it was.
We can get it back.
It was sad.
We can get it back.
Yeah. So I went on some groups and I was like, what did I do wrong? I just trimmed the roots, and they're like, don't trim the roots when it's fruiting. And I'm like, oh, I didn't know that part.
That was the part
it's been fruiting these tomatoes for like a month and a half because it takes forever for them to actually like.
Does it look any happier?
So we waited, and finally the tomatoes started turning colors. So then I looked it up, and it says you can cut them off the vine so they can ripen on the counter. And I'm like, all right.
Okay, good.
Because then it gives less work that your leaves have to do.
Okay.
So then I have them ripening on the counter, and then we clean up dead branches, and it looks like it's.
I told you we have to be ye of big faith. Okay,
but
I knew it could come back.
It was bad.
Right on. Good for you.
You were more likely to be in a car accident than a plane accident. Planes scare me too.
Right. Thank you, Miss Noemi. Exactly. I agree. I don't want to do any of it. I just want to stay home.
I think you're probably more likely to be run over by a car than in a plane accident.
I just want to stay in my pajamas and my robe and fuzzy slippers and mind my own business. I only come out when I get to hang out with you all, and then to the crystal show and the antique shop. But that's it. Only places you can find me.
All right.
I
think we're good.
Okay. Let me pull up my sleeve. Make sure my cookers are in place. All right.
Not bad. A total removal and prep in 44 minutes.
Okay, good.
So that's pretty good. When they're long like this, I usually give myself like 45 minutes. So that's good.
And we have to give you credit for the camera time. Remember?
It did take me like
6 minutes. So I think you're
least.
I think you're under about 35.
We're doing pretty good.
Yeah, we're doing good. And then we started talking. So that gives you another 5.
That messes things up all the time.
Yeah, that gives you another 5.
All right. These are my Orlana forms. I love them so much. I need to actually get some more from Germany. We're almost out of inventory. She does have a couple more, though, which is exciting. She says that she has a couple more shapes. I don't know how many I'll get of them because I don't know how many we really need. I think this shape is pretty spectacular.
Okay, first. I said do this one first. I was making sure I knew what hand you wanted.
Yeah, I don't need a form on any of those. Okay. This is just for your.
Just for this one.
The special one. and put the form on, lean it up, try to get it pinched as centered as you can. She doesn't have a lot of skin on the sides. If skin on the sides of her nail caused the form to bow out, which if you've seen some other videos where I do nail sets, you'll see that I will cut out here. But she don't have nothing there. She got these skinny little fingers.
Okay. See, some things were working in my favor. You know, skinny fingers, Crohn's. All right, we'll just give her those both.
All right.
Life.
So I'm going to get a couple brushes out. So I'm going to get out a sculpting brush for this bad boy. And because I got to put a lot more product on this one. So I'm going to go ahead and start with this one just so that we can get some product on it. There's a couple options you can do. And I know some people always ask, do you ever use this or that? So one option is to use OptiBond, which is bonding gel.
Sorry.
And we'll put OptiBond on. Just to show a couple differences. When you have a nail this long, it's kind of difficult to do a Trinity extension. You can, but it's going to take me like four layers. Or I can switch it up and do a Balance. Balance Foundation Blush is the one that I really, really like. This one's just Balance Clear. And it's just a thick, clear gel. Balance Foundation Blush is here. And this one has a little bit of color to it. So I really, 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 really love this one. That little bit of extra pigment in it just turns it into a little bit creamier to use product. Which one do I want to use?
You've used the pink one before on this one when I broke it.
All right, we'll use the pink one.
Okay.
I was wondering why that one had a little bit of color difference.
Yeah,
now I remember why.
Yeah, you did. I think you did a video. It was Pinky. The pink
Oh,
one. See?
that's good.
All right, you ready for me?
Yeah. Shayla doesn't break nails too often, but
when I do, baby.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe 3 times a year you'll break a nail.
Yeah.
Some people, they go 3 years and break a nail.
Right. I used to be that way, but, I think it's, me tooling, maybe. Let's just go ahead and come clean.
Tooling.
Me tooling,
So I really like this foundation blush pink. It's really pretty. So what I've done here is I've created some of her arch in the center of the nail and then coming down and doing her extension. And if I want to see lengthwise where I'm at, I can put it right next to the nail next to it and see if I'm in a good length, and it looks about right, which is excellent. And you don't have to try to make it totally pretty. The point is to get it on and back away, which I sometimes have a problem with. Alright, now I'm going to use Trinity Clear. I should just put these here so y'all know what I'm working with.
Did you get it in the frame?
I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, just checking.
They're somewhat in the frame.
All right.
There we go. Alright, so I'll put my finger under Trinity so you can see what I'm doing. So this is her fill, so I'm going to roll off. I'm going to start way over here in the corner, push up from one corner to the other corner. Once I get to that corner, come up over the top. I'm going to hold my brush flat and glide down the nail. Kind of treat it like a thick gloss. Just checking to see if there's any bumps. I always tend to brush down the front a smidge.
I'm back on.
But if you check your line of light, looks like this front part's the only part. There you go. You can see the line of light is quite straight. That's what you're looking for. Okay, in the light.
All right,
Just going to go in for 3 seconds.
And
I'm going to go ahead and continue building this bad boy. So I'm going to come up here and do cuticle area. Now if you're doing clear or nails where she's wearing French or something like that, I would have to do a much better job of trying to match the color of these nails. She don't ever do that. So I don't have to worry about that because what we got is Mood Polish with foil because it's her favorite. Just different shades for different funness.
Every single time.
I mean, it is St. Patrick's Day. We do have a green on green.
Yeah, I thought about that, but I'll probably do that a little further down the line. I'm still into the pinkies. It makes me so happy.
Happy is what it's about.
Pinkies.
So I want to make sure that I'm coming over just a smidge on the sides. I want to make sure I've got plenty to file. And then check the top. Look down the barrel this direction to make sure you're not gapping anywhere or that you're missing anything. Because I don't want to have to go back later and add more gel. I just want to get this enough product so that I can smooth out and create this nail when it's done. All right.
Oh, excuse me, didn't mean to
That
say
one's
that.
done. You can go in and out a few times if need be.
All right, let's see.
Aw, Kari's so sweet. She says I'm amazing at what I do.
Very sweet. It's the truth. Because me and you've been dating for, I think, 13 years.
I know, because you're around before Jerry.
Yeah, I remember we always talk about this every time. The first date. I remember that.
I know, it was fun. Shayla helped me get ready.
I'll never forget.
All right. So again, I'm going to come over here to the sidewall. Come up, push around, push around, push around to each sidewall. Then touching the top of this gel, glide it down the nail. I don't want to push. I'm not putting my brush up this direction. If your brush is straight up and down, when you are gliding down the nail, you will put divots in your gel and you won't have a nice smooth surface. The goal is to have a smooth surface that requires no finish filing.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, I don't need that.
Yeah,
We're doing one at a time now.
Oh, okay. We're done with this hand.
We're done with that hand for now.
All right.
Okay.
Let me breathe. All right.
She was in there just a smidge too long than her flash needed to be.
It's flashing all right.
So, again, I'm just pushing this product in front of my brush from cuticle to cuticle. Then that nice big ball on top, that's what I'm touching to glide down. So touch your ball and glide. Touch your ball and glide. Sounds real dirty.
We'll be censored pretty soon. Okay, so Miss Kari, when it says, "Hi, cuz, you're amazing at what you do," she said that was your other cuz, Mark.
Oh, Mark's hanging? Wait a minute. Wait.
It's a family affair.
Mark is working. It is the middle of an afternoon on Thursday.
Okay, thank you.
Mark's like the hardest worker in the world.
Go ahead.
He's a superstar. Superstar. So again, touch the ball, glide down, touch the ball, glide
Miss
down.
Kari said he's home today.
Yay. Did we start something? See, when we went to go see them, for 3 days, he was like going to work and then he'd like slow roll it to work.
I know that's right.
And Akari was like, "This is so great." And I'm like, maybe we'll make a new thing.
Right on.
But I feel like, you know, that's pretty exciting.
Because work will be there. They'll wait on you. They'll leave it right there for you.
And he's the boss, man.
Oh, yeah. Well, he got some other things.
They can't do it without him.
Mr. Kari said you guys did some magic when you guys visited.
Yay! Magic is good. I taught her some fun games.
Right on.
Is 5 crowns still your favorite?
I like 5 crowns too. Yes, indeed, you do. Okay.
Yeah, it's they were chilling in front of their fire after we left playing. I like it. It's not enough competition for some people that I know.
But see, you're like really serious about your games.
I mean, yes and no, but 5 crowns is like
But you're like serious.
easy, but at the same time, you just yell at it. They play it all the time. That's so great. I'm so glad.
Like, you're the most serious, like, board card gamer I know, because I'm Uno, and that's about it.
I can't tell you the last time I played Uno.
Oh, Uno, that gets the house going right there. aren't your kids anymore. Spouses aren't your spouses. It's everybody for themselves when it's Uno.
Have you played Uno Flip?
I think I have it, but I don't think we have played it.
Oh, it's fun.
Okay, I think I have it.
I like it.
Okay.
It definitely adds a little bit more.
Okay, a little flip to it, huh?
Yeah, because you flip it over and your hand is no longer your hand.
Oh, no,
like,
no.
all the things change and suddenly you have a completely different hand.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it's fun.
No, because my hands be from God. I am not giving it up.
New here from Colorado. Hey, how are you? Can you talk about your education and how you got started to be a nail tech? How to get started.
I'll be quiet.
Well, thank you, Soledad. That's so kind. I love Colorado. I have cousins in Colorado. I got to go there. So is Mark. We have cousins in Colorado. So to get started as a nail tech, you have to find your local beauty school. I don't know what the hour requirement is in Colorado. Here in Washington, it's 600 hours. For you now that you have a good school to go to, because mine was crappy. I learned nothing in school. But once you're in school, you can start taking advantage of advanced education. Like trade shows, nail camp, which is coming in October. Nail camp is here in Washington this year. And I don't know if there's going to be one next year. I don't know yet. There's a lot going on next year with stuff. So there may not be one next year. But there is one this year. And it's near Seattle in October. And so that is a really, really good place to get advanced education. It's 4 days of classes. And it's like going to college. You get to pick your classes that you want to go to and workshops. And so you can get a lot of really good advanced education there. A lot of nail techs will say they learned more in those 4 days than they did in beauty school. Beauty school for a lot of people is just biding their time. You just have to bide your time to get your license so that you can get going. If you're really lucky, you'll find a good nail school from someone good. Otherwise, a lot of it is just bide your time, get your license, and then go learn how to make real good nails. I do these videos live for nothing, and I don't have any online classes right now because I'm big with trying to give as much for education as I can, just because why not? So I'm going to fill in this pocket first, and I'm probably going to do this in 2 steps. So fill in the pocket. Go and put that in.
Okay.
And we're going to let that flash for a moment.
Oh, we're getting some good
recommendations. All Wild is fun too. Oh,
and Monopoly Deal. I've never even heard of these things.
I've not heard of Monopoly Deal.
You see how antiquated I am.
Larissa has to do a board game for school. And I told her, I'm like, you better tell Dad. He's going to be so excited to help you with that part. Create one.
Okay.
And it's like Risk style, which is Jared's favorite game of all time.
That's excellent.
All right. So a flash cure of just 3 seconds, you can see, actually cures that enough for me to go to the next layer. So I'm going to go ahead. So if you look at this from the side view, you guys can see, let's see, is that a good, let's see if I do it like that. You guys can see that there's like no arch in that anymore. And so I need to build up her arch again. So I'm going to do this in a couple of steps and then do her fill. Okay, so the goal first is going to be to get that arch up. And I could do it with Balance Clear, or I could do it with multiple layers of Trinity. And since I just showed how to pile it on with Balance, with one of the foundation colors, I'm going to go ahead and do this with Trinity, just to show you guys, if you only have Trinity, how you too can make this happen. So I rolled up a ball and I put it on there, and I'm going to put it in the light. You don't need to mess with it a whole lot. The more you mess with it, the more it's just going to, self-level down. And you want it to stay put.
Here I come.
Yeah.
Absolutely. You're very good at what you do. You always have been.
You're just...
What?
I just manipulated you with chocolate.
That's true. But that chocolate always does help things, everyone.
I have the lint. I get the lint balls by the case.
Sorry, darling.
It's all right. Okay. We're gonna dance.
I know, right?
I get the lint chocolate balls by the case, and so she loves them.
And so I buy them, but they don't have the flavors that you got because you ordered them directly from Europe, darling. Because that's who you are.
I mean, I don't know that it came from Europe, but it was definitely from Lint. But there is a U.S. manufacturer. I did get some new ones in, so because we were running low.
What did you get? What kind of flavors?
I don't know.
So yesterday I had coconut.
Oh, I didn't get coconut.
Costco had the matcha green. Oh. Did you ever try that one?
This one ran a little bit. It's all right. I'll file it.
Thank you. Yeah, Costco had the matcha green.
That's is that like tea?
Yes. And then there's the birthday. Have you seen the birthday that was confetti?
Oh, pink? No. Is that like birthday cake?
Yes, my love. Yes, my love. My dentist reminds me
delicious.
That I should get stock in this company.
It's true. Mm-hmm. They're never going anywhere.
Oh, no.
I've been to the tallest one. So in Switzerland? Switzerland, I think. Up like way out in the mountains. You take a train, and the train, I kid you not, goes like this.
No, ma'am.
And you go all the way to the top, and it's called Top of the World. And it was crazy because there's pictures of me wearing a t-shirt, like just a long sleeve t-shirt, because it was warm enough, but you're surrounded by snow. I don't know how that works. It was very interesting. Mm-hmm. But then you go in the caves, and it's like all ice. It's super cool.
All right,
I'm going to get your color.
I'll trust your word on that.
You said what color? Sunset Beach?
Yep. Okay.
Keep this in there curing.
Oh. Okay. All right. Okay, so I was trying to read at the same time. Okay. Miss Gabrielle says, love watching you. I've learned so much and appreciate your free education more than you know. It helps me a ton. You're truly valued. Miss Danny says her natural nail tip is so white.
I do videos more often.
I know, right? Shoot. About to leave here with my head not getting through the door. Okay. Oh my gosh. My first live with you. I love you and Miss Lady Shayla. Thank you so much. We party. We've all been through enough. Okay. We're going to party while we're here.
Why did you have to pick that one?
I don't know. Because it was on the thingy.
Oh, okay. I was starting to get a little worried. I'm like, I got them all, but where is it?
So we don't use that one very much then, huh?
No, I mean, I think I do.
Well, like maybe in the summer?
Yeah, in the fall, I think, because it's got a brown tint to it.
It's beautiful.
But it turns like a purpley, pinky color.
I love it.
This is, don't just ignore.
Okay.
Because they're not real.
Works for me.
But we'll see what it is when we get there. All right, now I can file that. So now we're going to file these two bad boys. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so I'm going to remove the tacky off these two because I need to file them. Okay. I'm going to tuck these and tell her, please tuck. Because I don't want to get a ton of dust on those. And if I take the tacky off, then I got to file those too. We don't want to do that. So we're just going to have her tuck.
And when Jess tells you to do that, she assumes you're coordinated enough to do it and hold it. And so it's a lot of pressure because my fingers relax. You laughing? You're crazy too.
So I'm coming up from underneath on the sides, making sure my side walls are coming straight out. And then I'm going to start going around the cuticle. Blend, blend, blend. I'm using the Accent Zebra File 100-180. I'm definitely on the 100 side right now. Okay, so that's that step. Now the barrel. And I don't have to file a whole heck of a lot. So your goal in life is to make them strong, but not too thick. You don't have to have them thick to be strong. Okay, now I'm going along the top. Look at it from the side view. See that you have an arch coming up, and then it comes down. It doesn't have to come down a whole lot. There's different styles of an arch. In Europe, you very much have an arch that comes out and then straight out, and that's perfectly fine. It's plenty strong. That has a lot to do with how you have applied your form as well. Did you see that Poor Things movie?
Mm-mm.
Well, Emma won for Best Actress, which I'm glad for because that was some acting.
Okay.
But that is so weird. Don't do it unless if you do it when you've done all your things that you do.
What?
You ain't gonna know. What's going on.
Okay.
It's crazy.
It's that sounds overwhelming, Jess.
It was a bit much.
Okay.
Like if it wasn't for the costumes and the set that made me go, I kind of really want to know what's going to be next.
Oh, okay.
I'm pretty sure I would turn it off. But I like Emma, so I watched it.
Did you see most of the Oscar?
We did watch all the
Oscars.
You did.
We did. Look at you.
All the movies.
Mm-hmm.
There's a couple we do need to watch.
Okay.
The German one we need to watch. But we have Blind Son is the only witness to her husband's murder.
Oh yeah, no.
So
No, I don't know anything about any. Of course, all I knew was Barbie and the Oppenheimer. That's all I knew.
Yeah. I mean, Barbie was fun. Did you watch Barbie?
No, I still haven't seen Barbie. I went and got my Margot Robbie Vogue because, of course, the fashions were the business. But no, I haven't seen it.
She's so cute. Yeah, it was fun. It was more over the top than I had ever anticipated.
Okay.
It was crazy.
Okay.
Oppenheimer was a lot slower than I had anticipated. It seemed to just go on forever, but
I'm not a big movie person because I start getting fidgety. But the last movie I saw is that one I told you about with Julia Roberts and Mahershala. I might be saying his name, Mahershala Ali, about the end of the world.
Oh, yeah, that wasn't as good as I wanted it to be either.
And it's hard to watch a movie and let somebody else enjoy it when you're cussing at the TV the whole time. When you're telling people what to do and they're not listening. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Like, get off the beach.
Like, come on. Like, I don't care how fast it is a movie that's coming at me. I'm out. It doesn't take that much.
All right. So I'm bringing down the bulk. This one I had put a little bit too much on. So I want to just thin it down a bit. I don't like it when it's too thick. But, when you're trying to prove a point, add a dollop of gel. Sometimes you dollop a little bit too excitedly.
It happens.
The dolloping is too much.
So we got dolloping and we got tooling. So we getting 2 words in the mirror.
Vocabulary.
Getting them added.
I bet tooling is in there.
It better be.
It might not mean what we think it means.
It'll probably be something totally opposite or crazy. Oh, that's funny.
Alrighty.
Okay.
So, my goal, see? She didn't get a whole lot of dust on her nails. Well done, Shayla.
Thank you. I was praying the whole time.
Alright, now we go straight into color.
Okay, there we go. This one?
That one.
Okay.
Thank you, dear.
Mm-hmm. Like I said, your clients have to have a modicum of coordination, and I don't.
You do.
I know. You have to tell me which one. Like, I love when I go to the dentist. He's always like, if you feel something, raise your left hand. I always tell him, wait, so I can figure out which the left hand is. I'm like, wait, hold on. Okay, so we can get this together. Can we just raise a hand? Yeah, that's what I should say.
We have to care which one it is, because otherwise you're just going to do this.
To start flipping them up, right? I'm like,
probably because he was wanting you to hit him in the head.
Yeah, right.
I'm guessing that's probably what it is.
That's a good one. He goes, raise your left hand. And I always go, hold on.
So you don't smack him in the head.
Yeah, I'm always like, all right, hold on, doc. I got to figure out which one that is. You know what I'm saying? Especially when it starts to hurt. You might lose focus.
The truffles?
Yeah,
You're blaming it on the truffles?
I am. It's not me. Couldn't be. Oh, yeah, this is hot already. I love it. This was the perfect choice.
So this color is Le Chat Mood Polish. It is available on my website. I have all the mood polishes. I love them. And it is Sunset Beach. And it's real cool. It's kind of like a goldie and then goes to almost like a purple.
Oh, yeah, I love it.
It's a neat color.
Yeah.
I like it.
It's
I like
gonna
it
be
a
my
lot.
next career name, Sunset Beach, baby.
I think there's already a show. Isn't there already a show called
I don't have a clue. But I can see a change of careers. This is my new name.
The This little bit of gel here, when I file the edges at the end, that'll go away.
Oh, it sure will.
It don't stay.
You will not walk out this door.
No. Must be gone.
Oh, I love it. Thank you, Jess. Beautiful. Let me look at the card. You said ignore the card. Let's see. No, that's on. This has to be on this
I
side.
should do a swatch videos of all these. Aren't they so pretty? But the trick is that if I'm going to do a swatch video of mood polish, I need like a finger that's heated.
Oh yeah, mine won't help.
You know, no, yours is good because you can see.
Okay.
Yeah, they're warm enough that you can see the end, like nice and bright. But then it's getting warmer on your skin, which is perfect. But like if I just do swatches, they're either going to be one or the other. You don't get the magical ombre situation.
So the card does not do the color justice. It gives it a semblance.
Yeah.
But are we on the screen good enough? You know, I don't
know.
Okay, hold on. I just want to make sure. Okay. Okay, so then next time.
I didn't put my background down today, so.
Because we were talking, at the time we were talking about donuts and gals. That's what happened. Okay. Okay, I know what color I'm doing next now.
Oh, what color next?
Next time we're going to do magic.
Magic Flakes. I've worn that one.
You have?
It's kind of like a nudie.
Okay.
Yeah, it's cool.
Okay, then we're going to do that. Just so you all know, I only do mood polish every single time until we go through all the swatches.
There's 80.
Oh.
Or something.
Well, I mean, looks like we have some time.
All right, I need your other hand.
Other hand? Oh, excuse me.
I got a drink. I got my paper. Look, I got my paper. I remembered. Just a little late, but that's okay. It'll keep all the dust down. And then we just have to find a lovely gold. Just going to accent this with some gold foil. We don't want to cover it too much, though, because the color is fabulous. So maybe we'll down the side a little bit more this time.
Whatever works.
She lets me do what I want.
Yeah.
For the most part.
Exactly. Okay, it says you can dip the mood swatch in warm water. Thank you so much for these videos.
Yes.
Love watching them, and I learned so much. I can't hit the comment to see the rest. Give me just one moment. Okay,
there you go.
But it says a see more in blue. Yeah, I can't get that.
There you go.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I know I can dip them in water for sure. I actually have a heater next to me that most of the time when people want to see what a color is going to turn into, I just put the swatcher in front of the heater, and that will heat it up. And then it's not wet either. So I do that, but it's just not as cool as like looking at that where you get to see how it ombres in front of your very eyes.
Hottie patati.
It's just not as cool. You're just going to have to sit here for like 4 hours and I'll swatch.
Okay, come on. I would do a swatch video. That would be fun.
We would be here all day.
That's okay. We have chocolate.
I do have chocolate.
Yeah, we're good. It doesn't take much more. We
would have to like plan it ahead and be like, all right, today we're going to swatch 10 colors.
Oh, that would be so fun.
And then we'll take them all out after you pick one.
I wouldn't even care if you didn't. You know, it's not that serious for me. As long as they're done and they look pretty, I don't care. Shit, we've been through enough.
If you come back, you'd be like, all right, that one was my favorite.
Yeah, let's do it.
That could be fun.
The little kids in my life would think it was cool to have all those colors. Oh yeah, this is hot. Oh, this is hottie patati. I'm just about to just walk around waving at folks for no reason. Even if they're not looking, I'm a wave. Oh, these are hot. Okay, let me make sure I'm all the way cooked.
You're cooked.
Uh-huh. Come on, Friday. For everybody. Hurry up.
One more day.
I'm telling you.
I'm having this. There can be no videos tomorrow. Okay. Well, I guess I could do it before.
Oh, you should. Jess, come on. We got to get into this stuff.
So, I'm having this, thing done on my face. I don't even know what it's called.
Okay.
I gotta learn. Little wrinkles right there.
Okay.
We're gonna go bye-bye.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
I'm gonna look like I'm 20 again.
Okay. I'm gonna borrow somebody's Facebook. It's gonna be on Facebook or which platform?
Yeah, I'm sure I'll put it on Facebook.
Okay, I'm gonna.
I gotta do befores, and it won't be tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
I gotta do like befores and afters though. And
well, then you text me when so I can look at Pooties. Okay.
Yeah, once I don't know how many days until I do the after. Okay. She's the boss.
Okay. But I'm excited to see it.
So Soledad says, that when I'm finding out that the programs offered is bad or limited. Thanks so much for the info. Is there somewhere to subscribe to notice of the 4-day training you mentioned? So for Nail Camp, you want to, if you're on Facebook, go to the Facebook Nail Camp USA Facebook group. That's the best way to get the most recent information because we post it there first. And then also the website is nailcamp.org. And I've been updating with class information all week. So educators are getting me more information. I post more classes. They get me more information. I post more classes. So it's just filling up with all of our educators. We have so many this time. I had to rent out a bigger facility and more meeting space to make sure that we have space for all of our educators. So it's going to be an amazing 4 days. And there's a lot of pictures from previous camps that you can go check out. Everybody gets an amazing swag bag with lots and lots of free goodies. We have raffle prizes for everything, sets to electric files and kits and lamps and all kinds of good things. So look how fun and bright that is when it's warm.
Yes, because we're going to bring the sunshine.
You are going to bring sunshine.
Sunshine, honey, yes.
It's almost like sunset, and then it like wakes up.
Oh, I'm so happy. It's so pretty.
That's a good color. It's pretty cool.
Okay, you said nail camps around here. Where is it?
Auburn.
Oh, right down the road.
Yeah, it's going to be in Auburn this year. So I was trying to get it into Oregon for my lovely Oregon peeps.
Yeah.
I was trying like no other. I contacted so many facilities. And they either don't take non-religious groups, which I get it, that's their own prerogative, or they were just booked. And so I could not find a location for one of the weekends that I wanted to pull this off, or one of the weeks even. I finally decided, you know what, I'm just going to have to do a midweek one because there was no locations that would give me a weekend one. So this one this year is a Monday through Thursday.
Oh, okay. But right down the road.
Right down the road so that we could get to it. Because the thing is that Jared is building that house every day. And I'm talking about he leaves at 7 in the morning and gets back at 8:30 at night. So he is there every day. And so for him to take off, 4 or 5 days to help get everything to camp is as much as I could ask of him. And when we take camp elsewhere, it takes him weeks. So weeks. So this is as good as I could get. So we could get a camp this year.
I know. Well, that's cool.
So
there's some antique shops down there. There's some things to do.
Well, it's only 45 minutes from the airport, which is the closest we've had from here.
Okay.
It is a pretty cool drive because it looks a lot like driving to the Olympic National Forest. You've been to the Olympic National Park?
Absolutely.
You get all those like mossy trees and stuff. Very Twilight. It's like that. Between the airport when you much like that.
On. It's very pretty.
So I'm going to get out my stick-it because I don't know.
And then we got to choose our golds.
We must choose
and
gold.
We is a light term, everybody. We is.
So. Okay. What kind of situation are you in the mood for? Let me see if I have more.
Okay. This is the part that overwhelms me every time. Okay, there's that. Okay.
If y'all are wondering, there is a 50-pack of foils that I sell on my website, and it has 50 of these. So you have so many choices. So when she says gold, I just keep getting more out.
Okay, I like the big one. The old school one we always do. That's the one I like. Yes, the big one.
You want this one?
Yeah, the big juicy one.
All right, big juicy.
Okay.
All right.
I'm just here. Just cooking up away.
This one's kind of cool too.
Oh, that's pretty. Okay, wait a minute. Yes, that's the one.
Because that looks like
that's
real
the one.
Fiery. Huh?
Yeah, that's the one. Yes, indeed.
You want to make sure?
Yeah. Bam.
All right. I like it. It's almost it's like a golden.
Yeah, that's
orangey.
the one because it goes with the brown.
Really goes with that.
Snap, honey. Okay, let's go. Let me get straight in my seat.
All right. So when you go to do foils, I do not have any mood polish. What?
Oh, you can't be living like that, Miss Jody. We gotta get you in.
Polish.
Come on now.
I tell you, girl, mood polish.
It'll change your life. Okay.
All right. So I don't know how sticky this is going to be. So when you go to do your metallic, make sure you have some stick it if you need it. But then you touch to it. Oh,
stick it, baby. Yeah.
I don't need it. So it's really going to depend on how much dispersion layer that is. I don't want to touch too much because I want to see her color. How much dispersion layer and tackiness their color has, and every color of polish is different. Not even just every brand, every color is going to have a different effect.
Ooh, that's smoking. Yes.
It's pretty hot.
Oh, I'm so excited.
This is a great foil choice.
We did so good together.
Oh,
I love it.
That's pretty gorgeous.
Oh, we
if I
did
do
so
say
good.
so. Look at that ombre off the end.
Oh, honey, we ombre-ing.
Cool.
This is so exciting. Okay, no, I need my other hand. You see, that would be help.
Katerina is coming to Nail Camp, and she's teaching true ombre classes. So if you don't use a lot of mood polish, but you do have people that ask for ombres, Katerina, she has Mocha Nail Club down in Beverly Hills. She's going to be teaching ombres. So if you struggle with ombres and things like that, she has a class for you at Nail Camp. There's so many classes to take. There's amazing, I love cat eyes, and Anna is coming to do cat eyes. And I've taken her workshop, and it's fantastic. All right. Gorgeous.
Fabulous.
Yes. Anne says she's unfortunately in the UK. I'll come to the UK. I'm not busy.
Right? Come on. She loves it there. And then
I'll go.
Miss Jody said, okay, she's going to add it to her cart. Sunset something.
Sunset. Sunset Beach.
Yes, honey. We got to get there.
There's a couple that I highly suggest.
Okay, let's go ahead. You go ahead, Jess.
Oh, yeah. Let's do that.
Okay,
let's do that.
Look at us.
All right, so Twilight Skies in the summer is really popular because it's like hot pink, and it goes like a purple. I love Wicked Love. That one is pink to blue, and it's amazing. Trissy is almost like what I have going on now, which is kind of that orchid color. Oh, that one looks fun too.
Flip it over so we can see.
So there's more.
Bam, bam, bam.
Yeah, the glitters. So these ones are the most popular as far as like if you don't know where to start. This one is rose quartz, and it is a really, really pretty bright pink glitter, and it goes clear, which trips you out a little bit when you're brushing it on and in there warm because it just disappears. Like the color disappears in front of your eyes. Atlantis goes from turquoise to gold, and it's really pretty, and this one goes from purple to clear. So these are the only 3 glitter ones, but they are very popular as well.
I wore Atlantis in New Orleans. Child, was everybody's bestie down there. I loved it.
All right, so with long, exactly where I put it. And if you're someone who puts your top coat on super, super, super thin and you drag it on like shine on, you almost have to put it on that thin because it's so runny. You might not do it this way, but I, on longer nails, a lot of the time will do 2 at a time.
Okay, I'm cooking.
And then I just take the other hand, and that way I don't do it. Mood polish is like Pringles. You cannot stop. Oh, so
right
true.
On.
So true.
Right on.
I love it.
How many years have we been doing, like literally where we haven't stopped? It's only been mood color.
It's been a couple years of mood only.
Only mood.
And I have a couple of clients who do mood every time.
Mm-hmm.
I have a dentist that comes in, and last Easter, so I'm wondering if she's going to do the same thing. She comes in tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
last Easter she did pastels on every nail. So it was like blue or blue to light blue and purple to light purple and yellow to light yellow and a green to a light green. So they were all like pastels that went almost white, but like when she was cold, they were bright. So that was kind of fun.
That's cool.
But she really liked, I want to say her favorite one was the green.
I believe it.
Because it went, she likes the ones that are like really changey. Like changes so easy. Yeah, really contrasted. UK. Yeah, I would love to go teach out there. I just need like a class set up and people to want to go, I guess. I need to rebuild I used to do a 2-day class and we'd start with sculpting and spend time sculpting and 30-day manicure and then some nail art. And I feel like I need to restructure the class to get as much in as I can get in 2 days and then go back and travel again and do, I used to call it the Love Nails Academy class.
Oh, right on. Okay, hold on, Jess, you're not going to do
but now I'm not.
Okay.
I haven't done it in a while. I feel a little bit rusty.
Just a smidge, honey.
Just a smidge. I haven't done a trade show in years because, COVID hit and there were no trade shows. Then Accent stopped doing trade shows, but I am going to be at the Florida Trade Show working the profiles booth this year. Woo woo! So I'm excited to do that. So I will be there. And I just need to do some educator training with a couple companies of stuff that I use. See if I can get into their booths and start doing a little bit more. I'm not a big believer in like, I'm going to sell you on something that I don't ever use.
Right.
But I will go and stuff that I think is awesome and will use, like this is LeChat. LeChat's great. So I'll go do a training with LeChat. Right. But I'm not going to go do a training with a company I don't ever use. Right. Because that's just, I'm not that kind of person. Mm-hmm. I want to make sure that if I put it on you, I know it's going to last. I know it's going to be good. I know it's going to be fire.
Right. And this is it, honey. Oh, this is so pretty.
Purdy like a kitty cat.
Okay, hold on.
All right, so now I'm just going to make sure that her light gets restarted. So I just restarted that just to make sure I get one full cure.
I call them cookers.
She does call them cookers. So this arch is a little bit high. When she comes back in, and I've got my e-file going and I take off her old color, I'll debulk that a bit more. But she wouldn't have known if I didn't say nothing.
And I wouldn't mind. I don't mind at all.
She don't care. They just think it's stronger.
Yeah, exactly. Boom. There it is.
She's going to be tooling it some more.
No tooler. Watch.
No, keep that until light goes out.
Wait. Something beat.
The one that you put your hand in.
Oh, well, just don't be messing with me. I told you.
I didn't do it.
Yes, you did. Yes, you
I just knew that was only in there for like 20 seconds, so it was not done.
You see, I told you the coordination. Oh, this is beautiful. Thank you, Jess.
You're so welcome.
Okay, so yeah, Magic Lace is next.
Magic Lace.
What's today? March the.
It's almost St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah, so I think my next nails are my birthday nails.
Oh.
Yeah.
Magic Lace.
It's a big birthday too.
2-9.
Exactly. On camera, we'll leave it at 2-9, darling. Yes, indeed, do.
2-9. What anniversary of your 2-9?
Right. I repeated this for almost 11 years now, right? That's funny. No, I'm excited to turn 40. I think it sounds amazing. Leave the 30s behind.
I mean, not all bad, but...
Oh, not all
bad. Things start sagging a little more than you want them to. No, the wrinkles show up a little faster.
Just a smidge. That's funny. I got all my seasoned doctor's appointments coming up next month.
What's Marcus doing you for your big birthday?
My birthday's being celebrated tomorrow at the Crystal Show. It's already taken care of, baby. We're already
Have we pre-thanked him?
Oh, we have already pre-thanked him. He knows what's going to happen. He just rolls his eyes. I cannot wait.
Are you going to the Crystal Show all by yourself?
No, I got my rollers with me. Pootie's coming. My girl Lonnie's coming. So I told everybody about it, and so they can meet me there if they wanted to, And it's 3 days, so even if they don't go the day that I go, I make sure everybody knows about the shiny places.
Yeah.
And the other one is in November. So tell baby girl, get ready.
Yeah, she could go to that one. So I'm coming up underneath the nail here with my e-file. This is for a couple of reasons. Number one, I want to thin out the gel. You don't need a bunch of bulk on the end of the nail. It's not necessary. There's no strength required there. Okay, so you thin that out. The other very important reason is because as the nails grow out and they're square, you're not going to see this on an almond nail, okay? But if you look at the difference, what's happening is I'm missing these corners. With her, she's not missing those corners. When those corners grow out, they pinch in. When they pinch in, they pull away from the gel, and that's when you get separation. Then people peel at that natural nail, and then it creates a pocket. You get lifting. They lose a nail. I don't know why I lost a nail. And I look, and I can tell that they peeled their nail off. So it's really important to go through, and I just thin that out on the free edge. And if you look down the barrel, you can see how much thinner that is going to look. Let's see if I can get a better shot. You can see how much thinner the free edge is by just doing that on the very end. It's nice and sharp. She can give herself a real good scratch right now.
Oh, yeah.
This is going to be real important if you have clients with square nails to make sure that they have thin, finished nails, and that those edges are removed so that they don't have the edges curling down. Does anyone have that issue and they didn't know why they had that issue? Can I get a hand raised from anyone?
Front of the class, back of the class.
Back of the class.
Anyone?
But yeah, that is why you want to make sure that you do that. And I had one person that I fired that was like, I want you to do that. And I'm like, well, there's a couple of reasons I do that. Your natural nail is very thick. As you go a month between services, a month is a long time. Your nails are growing out, and your nails are starting to do this, and they're pinching. Mm-hmm. When they pinch, your gel can only go so far with it, which means it's separating from your gel. You're going to pick at that, peel off your natural nail, or you're just going to end up with crud between it, try to dig the crud out, and then you got nails coming off. Right. So I'm doing this because I want your nails to last. Right. And so she didn't like it.
Yeah, and
no longer with
and as my mother says, and you all parted ways as friends. Yep.
Did I tell you she wrote me a letter?
Oh, I believe it.
Like a long,
4-page, Aaliyah,
front and back. I felt like I was on Friends. I was like, Jared. He's like, what is that card? And I'm like, it is a very sweet letter from a customer who I let go, who I think after a year has maybe come to find that she hasn't found quite the nail tech she was looking for.
It happens.
And I explained all the reasons why I was just no longer going to be doing her nails. Mm-hmm. 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 But, I mean, in 20 years, 23 years of doing nails.
Since you were 1 or 2?
Yeah, right. 5. I've only fired like 2 people. Yeah. Maybe 3. So it's few and far between, but don't tell me what I'm not going to do. You either trust me that I know my crap and I'm going to do the right thing for your nails, or you find someone that you think knows their crap, because I'm going to do what I know to be the best thing that's going to make your nails. And you can do this with this shape, which on her nails, we try to keep it kind of a wider square. If you have more of a very pinched C-curve, you can switch to a cone bit. So I have a carbide cone that I'll use if someone has a much narrower C-curve. But with her, I can just use my sanding band. So it just depends on the client. But I have a cone that sits in my disinfectant tray that if someone needs a cone for that process, I use a cone instead. So for the couple of people that are still hanging out with us, thank you for hanging with us and watching and, doing nails with me and Shayla.
Right on. You all have a very blessed evening, a blessed weekend.
Yeah, we're going to do your toes today. Yeah?
Oh, yes, indeedy do.
I'm back to doing toes as much as I can.
I know. Well, take it easy.
Oh, we got to hurry up because I just realized that my next... Oh, no, I got till 4:30.
You sure?
Yeah, we got all the time
Are
in
you
the world.
sure? Okay, just making sure.
Let's go make your toes fabulous.
All right, let's go.
All right, y'all. Thank you for again. Sunset Beach. This gorgeous, perfect match mood polish. And I did her fill with Trinity, of course. The 106 brush. And some fun foil. I think this is out of the metallic 10-piece set. But hopefully you guys learned a little something from today's little Nails with Shayla.
Yay. See you all in a few weeks.
Yeah. 3? 3 weeks?
Yeah,
3
birthday
weeks.
nails.
Birthday nails.
Right on.
Magic lace birthday
Yep,
nails.
that's it.
All right. Bye, y'all.
Yeah.
All right. Bye, y'all.